Hello, my name is Pasika Chumpoo from Chiang University, Thailand. My project is The Place of Memory for Thai Chinese Passed Away. Death is something that all of us have to face. There is nothing or action that can take us from death. And the death of a person brings to mind the loss of a loved one. The psychology of nostalgia. When we think of people we love, our bodies produce a lot of chemicals, which is the creation of happiness, feeling back to the past. Going back to the past is to remember the memories. This is the last important moment before the body of death will disappear into a new realm. And this is the last memory together. The death of Thai Chinese origin. The culture that focuses on the afterlife ritual. Obviously, it is the ritual of Thai Chinese origin because, first, the belief about death that human has the soul power, which is still remain even the body has disintegrate. Therefore, the heir choose to bury the body, believing the souls would return to the ground to gather the power of the nature peacefully. Second, in most Chinese rituals, there is a frequent emphasis on paying homage to the deceased, at least 3 times a year. Third, there are many Thai Chinese people in Thailand, but there is not much architectural space to support the activity associated with the afterlife. In addition, the storage format is not enough to support permanent storage. Moreover, the usage patterns do not respond to current usage, accounting for 24.85% of the Thai population, or approximately 16 million of the population of 64 million. The death of Thai Chinese origin. In the past, when someone died, the funeral sequences is as follows. First, make up the deceased. Second, chanting. Third, Chinese funeral ceremony. And last, cemetery. But right now, people decide to do cremation and collect the ash instead, which have increased 33%. Also remembrance to social media, for example, Facebook. The format of the Xingming ritual of Thai Chinese descent, based on Nirvana Memorial Park. Most of the Xingming ceremony of Thai Chinese new generation nowadays has reduced some steps from the old ritual, which is making a flexible date and time that convenient for their relative to come instead of the fixed Qingming times as before. Ancestor spirit side. The ancestor spirit side is a tool to communicate between the living and the dead by performing a ritual in front of it. So their ancestor would descend from heaven to get an offering through the spirit side. Thus, the old generations was afraid of not having it for their ancestor. Remembrance to digital analog. Remembrance to the deceased. Remembrance to the past. Look at the pictures is the way it was done in the old days. Remembrance in present time. In the digital society, social media is a tool to remember someone in the past. In present, the remembrance is developed from picture to interactive dataset. MIT Media Lab. This software collects the data, analyzes the usage pattern and conversation of somebody, then develop itself to have the thought of that person to make a conversation with one of their clients who wants to talk to someone that has the same personality. Although this kind of conversation does not give a full of happiness to the user because we realize that this is not the real human being. But likewise, when we talk to the God of peace of mind, this is just a meaningful process to healing the people who are still alive. The project area is 26 and 793.67 square meter, and program includes: first, proceed to receive the seed to the site only in Bangkok area, cremation ritual, chanting ritual, area for storing ashes, area for holding the Qingming ceremony, area for remembrance, we are chatting with AI, area for displaying the decaying of human body, office, parking, and toilet. Users: there are 362 users of the project per day maximum. Users in the project are divided into 4 categories, which are user for holding the Qingming ceremony, user for chanting ritual, user for cremation ritual, and officers. Function diagram. On the left are function diagram for holding the Qingming ceremony, and on the right, this is the function diagram for chanting ritual. Next, on the left is the area for cremation ritual, and on the right is the area for officers. Criteria for selecting a project location. From the NINAPO survey, there is a survey of the population of Thai Chinese people, representing 24.85% of the Thai population, or about 16 million. Most of Thai people are living in 6 districts in Bangkok, which are Talat Phu, Thonburi, Sampeng, Yawarat, Jalern Krung, and Meng Chai. But with the low condition, therefore there are 5 areas that suitable instead, which are Thavi Wathana, Nong Jok, Lat Krabang, Bang Bon, and Bang Khun Thien. Site criteria: easy access, near the temple, shady nature, peaceful, and have a suitable location. According to the survey, Bang Bon is the most suitable district in terms of construction and laws. Physical analysis. Location is หมู่ 7 Bang Bon, Sub-district Bang Bon District, Bangkok. This is how to transport from the Thai Chinese community. Physical analysis are includes climate, vegetation, spatial design element, noise, air pollution, and light. Conceptual design. Beliefs and rituals of Thai Chinese origin. Geometric signs. Beliefs about life after death, heaven and earth, soul power, Chi. The belief about Chi, that it is like the soul power. It still remains even the body is gone. So, the air often bully the deceased instead of cremation, because they believe that the body of the deceased will return to the rest under the earth for accumulate the natural power in peace and bring their soul to the heaven. Conceptual design, soul power, Chi. Kingdom, Jaturatit, 4 animal symbols. First, black turtle. Strategically located, placed in high mountain for the stability. Green dragon, strategically located place in mountain, but lower than the north side for the supporting. White tiger, strategically located place in high mountain, but lower than east side for the supporting. 4. Red swan, strategically located place in lowland or river to represent wealthy and fortune. According to the Kingdom Jaturatit, from the Feng Shui, I have designed the layout by bringing its principles on. We desire to create a full animal kingdom that has an ideological height that represents the existence and the departure. Therefore, we use pole and pin to create the level of height according to the full animal kingdom. When you look at the whole picture, you will see a complete mountain, but once you're getting inside, everything will fade off and become to nothing but column structure. From the traditional usage pattern in Qingming ceremony that focus on natural ground, we bring this concept to design this project by requiring ourselves to be a part of nature and make the ground more tangible by slit and pull it up along the axis that were created before. Merge with the four animal kingdoms by use the poles as a column structure in architecture, then resulting in structural space both below above the column. Program and model studies. Final design. This is layout plan. Project entrance. Area for holding the Qingming ceremony. Cremation ritual. Accommodate people from 150 to 300 persons. Chanting ritual. Area for displaying the decaying of human body. Meditation room. Area for the remembrance. We are chatting with AI. Parking. Area for storing ashes. Area for holding the Qingming ceremony. And this is the plans in the morning. At night, building elevation. Building section AA. Building section BB. Building section CC. Building section DD. Simulations for visitors who remember holding the Qingming ceremony. This is the video presenting the project from the entrance. As you can see, this is the area for holding the Qingming ceremony. This is the area for storing ashes, which is platinum. Bring ancestor spirit side to area for remembrance. We are chatting with AI. Area for remembrance. We are chatting with AI. The remembrance through memories. From the study, people want to develop the remembrance through memories that affect in user emotional as much as possible. So we want to bring an AI that responds with image to make it look like a virtual person, to create atmosphere of perception and respond according to the deep nostalgia between user and the deceased by the method of recognition, overall picture and spot picture depending on the distance, to create a virtual reality and complete the atmosphere of perception. We are creating a returning process back to memories by using information in the big data. The method is to show the result in image, such as personality and face of the deceased. The digital photo is made up by many of smallest units, like pixels. When pixels are gathered together, the result is same as when the dot line up to form a line and form line to plane. For that reason, it makes us interested to try to create a picture in space from the element of dot, line, plane. In addition to the traditional ashes paying respect, we have created a new way of homage, where users can have virtual conversations with the deceased, using the user personal information to provide an invention mechanism that's showing virtual picture of the deceased. This room can be used as follows. First, area for storing ashes include ash and ancestral spirit sign. Bring ancestor spirit sign to area for remembrance. We are chatting with AI. Place ancestor spirit sign at the position point. Processing, talk and remember. Starting point at 25 meter blank wall. Shadow begin to appear. First point at 20 meter. Shadow becomes darker. Began to see the picture, but not detailed. Point 2 at 15 meter. Began to see more detailed image from walking closer. Point 3 at 8 to 10 meter. See the most detailed image and stop at conversation spot from walking closer. Point 4 at 1 to 5 meter. After having a conversation, the light appears from behind the picture to make user realize that they are talking with the data of the deceased. After that, the digital image will be superimposed on the structure to represent the digital information. The structure disappears, leaving only a light digital image. Digital image appear. Digital image fades away in pixel form. Completely disappear. This is the video clip presenting the meditation room. Simulations for worshipper, prayers, funerals, and cremation.
คะวะโต
Phenomenon Room. This area demonstrated the ashes transformation phenomenon caused by the cremation by placing a thermal camera in a crematorium. After that, it will display by the lighting movement and its intensity inside the place, which are effects from the reduction of body mass. Therefore, this area represents how beauty of the meaning of existence and living in terms of creating architecture space. This is the room while the burn times has passed 1 or 2 hours. This is the room while the burn times has passed 3 hours. While the burn times has passed 4 hours. While the burn times when there is no burning. Next are talking about system working. This is air conditioning system, electrical system, clean, fire escape, fire system work, structure work, post-tension slab. These are all the model of the final. Summary of the project. Users are 362 per day. Area of 26,793.67 square meters. Financing of the project is private project. Revenue of the projects are the space to store bones, the funeral arrangements, the ancestor area of remembrance for talk. Project location is หมู่ 7 Bang Bon Sub-District, Bang Bon District, Bangkok 10150. Site 40,000 square meters. That's all. Thank you so much for watching and cooperating.